Hi, this is Diane with Stuck in Stitches. I'm here today to share a few things and let you know I'm going to do a Saturday sewing project on the pink quilt. Okay? First, I wanted to share with you, as you know, I finished the Jacob's ladder. My cover's ready for sandwiching. The whole quilt's ready for sandwiching. And I had picked out a backing, but I'm not real sure about it. I think I'm going to go with something more colorful. This is a blue with swirls. It's pretty, but I'm not sure if I'm feeling it with this for the backing. So I'm going to give it some thought, look through more of my fabric and see what I can find that might be a little bit more colorful and crazy. So that is one thing I wanted to share. The other is the Chickenless chicken salad. I had bought this vintage fabric because I kind of want to add more vintage to it. The sashing, I wanted no white this time. I wanted some color, like I'm doing with the pink quilt. I bought this from Fat Quarters. I love it. It's just beautiful, but it's a very soft green, and I'm not sure if that's going to look good. Yes, the blocks have some in them, the lighter green, not much, and this is Lori Holt's fabric and quilt. And this is a block that I did with Pat Salone, and it's Lori Holt's quilt pattern. So anyway, see, it's got the light green in there. I'm thinking that's what it's going to match. But what I'm going to do is I've got 3 yards. I'm going to cut a strip, a 2.5-inch strip, lay it out, put the blocks down. I have to put it on the carpet. My house is tiny. I don't have a wall to play with, put my blocks on and play with. So I'm going to cut a couple strips, maybe 2, lay it out, and see what it looks like. Because I'm kind of feeling like this is real too soft, but I could be wrong. It could be okay. So that's my plan with that one. And lastly, I've got my pink quilt started. I've got a good start on that, and I'm going to share that with you right now. I have got it in different stages right now. I've got squares still to be sewn, and then I've got some with 2 blocks together with the sashing. What I'm doing is the rows are going across. That's what I'm working on now. So sashing up and down, and then I'll do the sashing across once I get my rows all finished. They're going to be 10 across and then 10 down. So it'll be 100 blocks even. Hopefully it turns out okay. So I've got some with, here's more of 2. Look at the colors. I just love it. I just love the colors. I try not to match up like the dots, too many dots in the same row or side by side, really. The flowers okay. I don't have a lot of flowers, but like this. You don't want this right next to that. Like over here, you just kind of want to random. I'm doing it kind of random, no pattern to it. No repeats, I'm just kind of sewing the rows together. The dots are really big, they're real noticeable, so I really make sure that there's not too many close together. I think that's the one my eye is drawn to mostly, are the dots. See, I've got some here I've got it in the beautiful wine color, winey cranberry color, we'll say, and then I've got it in the pink. So I don't want them side by side. At least I don't want it like this, where they're here and here. Maybe I would turn this around and do this, turn this, so they're a little further apart. If this was up here and then this is here, I guess I turned it wrong. I don't know. I don't want them that close. So I would probably put a block that doesn't have anything in between, like this. And then I would put maybe like this and separate them a little more, because these are larger prints and they're very noticeable. That's something to consider when you're putting large prints and small prints together. I wanted to use all the fabric because I loved every one of them, every design. It's just beautiful. I even have stripes in here. I said, what? Why not? You know, I love the stripes, the flowers, everything. So that's one thing I'm watching. And I'm also watching the others, as long as they're not too close together. I think the dots I have more worry about. So colors are beautiful. I've even got some in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 5 in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with an end to connect. So this needs 5 more. I've got a couple of these already ready to connect. So anyway, that's what I have to share with you today. I am so excited to get this pink quilt done. It may be lap, maybe a little bit bigger than lap, I'm not sure. Because once I get the sashing between, and then I'll see about maybe another border around it. I don't know, it might be too much. I'm not one for a lot of borders. I have done some with a big border or two, but I'm not a real fan of real big, you know, a sashing or two. I like to break it up. I like smaller borders. Everybody's got a preference, right? You know, but there's no right or wrong. No right or wrong. It's up to you what you like. And it's always nice to share. Sometimes I find something, I'm like, wow, that worked out really nice. So you'll be surprised how people do their borders. Anyway, Saturday. Today is the 21st, 22nd, 23rd, I believe, is Saturday. So that's the day I'm going to sew. I don't know. I'm going to try to do it in the morning and videotape. So that's my plan. That's my goal. And if not, it will be in the afternoon. So anyway, I hope your day is going well. The weather's cold here. Spring is here, though. I'm happy about that. More sunshine coming through our windows. Hope you had a good St. Patrick's Day. And I hope to see you in a couple days. And please like, subscribe, make a comment. I do want to share also, before I go, this quilt. This is a quilt I saw in a magazine. Now I'm going to talk more in depth about it on Saturday and show you the magazine and see what you think about it. I liked it because it was real bright and it was dots. It has real bright backing on this. Beautiful. And it's all dots. And so we did, when I had it quilted, it's dots on the back, swirls of dots. And I just loved it. I'm like, I love all these dots. I love them. I think they're just so fun. So anyway, I will see you Saturday. Thank you for joining me today, and I will see you soon. Take care.